It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag of living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because I
Why do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag of living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because I
Why do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag of living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag of living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that. James, I have to ask you one serious question here. I understand you already have started divorce proceedings. Does that mean that you're now eligible?
Yes, I'm eligible. I'm single. I want to mingle. Papa's got a brand new bag of living in America.
The women love you when you get out there.
Why is that, ladies?
Well, I'm asking you.
Huh? Because
Why
I
do you
look
think
good.
that is? You
I
look
smell
good.
good. I
Yes.
feel good.
And you sing good.
And make love good.
Oh. You, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. Something wrong.
And what are you going to say to your fans when they ask you some questions about it?
I'm going to say I feel good.
It sounds to me as though you're not troubled by any of this at all.
This is a man's world.
Thanks for reminding us of that.
And here we go. AKA Patters. maybe a little bit of a sound test because I had some scrambling to do right before I sat down. That's why we were looping things. But guys, it's another episode of the 4 a.m. Club. I'd like to bring attention to forgotten characters, and I lost this a couple of years ago. I live streamed this. I think I live streamed it for, it might have been for Instagram Live. Completely lost track of it, and I say this a lot. I don't sell my originals. I sometimes give them away to nice people, but I usually just scan them in and get rid of them. So we move quick from time to time, and I literally thought I lost track of this. So I want to work on this today. I may scan it in real quick because I just want to make sure I have the black and white backed up. So maybe we'll do that, guys. And I do apologize. I know we seem a little discombobulated. But what do we have? Let's just go to immediately to my left. This is an indie character too. I forget his effing name. I forget this guy's name. And let me check sound. We're checking sound. Check. We are looking good. But guys, here we go. All systems are go. Let's scan that in here. We sometimes scramble around like our heads are chopped off, but we do we got quick capabilities here. We have and this is from the Hump Day show. So I started to computer color this. I'm still not crazy about it. I'm just not. But now, maybe I'm liking it just a little. Get yourself some of that green tea. Yeah, we gotta get this. I apologize too. I don't have a lot to to showcase because I've been back organized. Here's one I got finished. I started working on this for momentum for Rexy boy over here, and maybe we'll use that as the scratch pad. This is Devil Flyer. You go right there. We're tearing up some work there. Yeah, so I don't know. I have to finish this up. There's a side of me that I really do enjoy using up the lace of my pencils before I kind of rotate to the nicer ones. And I was just chatting with Rex post stream. Actually, this wasn't Wednesday. I think that this was a week ago. This is roughly last Monday. I did this. And I still wanted to send it to him. Because I do think this is like a halfway decent pose. File has been saved. All right, guys, we are good to go with that. Awesome. I may have to get up to clear out a little bit of my pencil sharpener. So here's all the colors for Rage. I really wanted to do this as a piece that has pink highlights. I just wanted all pink highlights. And that's what we're going to start with. And the reason for that is like the pink works so well with his yellow mask and the his like brown skin. It just works. And I had this in my mind's eye for quite some time, everyone. That is no exaggeration. I was so happy when I relocated this. And Rage was a cool character. Like, he later became a member of the Avengers. I think he's co-created by Paul Ryan, a true unsung hero when it comes to Avengers continuity, and he carried the torch for a while for that title. And it is disappointing because he's a name that's not uttered often enough anymore. He's very similar. There's another artist. His name is Tom Morgan. Tom Morgan, you want to study as well. And Tom Morgan is the designer of Iron Man's modular armor. And he's probably one of the best Iron Man artists, like, of all time. But he's another just like unsung hero. We're gonna get crazy with these yellow highlights. I just want this to look aggressive. We're doing our best to cherry pick. I know coloring some of my line work is not easy to see sometimes, like to kind of pick out what the path is. And people often ask me, what do I do for coloring? Like, who do I study? It's always been Kandinsky. There's no one else for color to study than Kandinsky. Yeah, we're just hanging out. We're not really trying to break the bank here. We're not trying to get a million people watching. I mean, that would be a little fun, but we're here just to hang out and do the work. Now we got that. I do want to start blasting it with the darker pink. The true darker pink. We can find it here. We got some things organized, but the question always is it organized enough? And these are the same color. I bet all three of these are the same. And it's a little bit different there. Let's see. Maybe this is the one I'm thinking of. Nah, not quite. We need like a hot pink. Like a fuchsia. This one, I think this is right. That's right. We will find it. It's always fun when you find a Prismacolor with your nice ones. See, I don't know if this is like too dark. So much of this, it's really the right color selection. The right color selection. You know, like the right hue at the right moment, at the right time. You know, like it almost like does the work for you. So that's why you got to pay attention to it. We're looking a little blurred right now, aren't we? Again, it might be like just some of my distance. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah, see, it doesn't pop into focus the way it used to. We'll keep going up. For his veins, like, you know, we just have like nothing but like thick ropes. And yes, like you can use and you should use the marker for added detail. That's just a little bit of my method, this method. Yeah, I think we gotta come down a little bit more. Yeah, we're still not focusing. Still not as clear as I would like it. It's like I keep inching it. I mean, it should zap. It should snap into focus. It's just not. And this camera is not as result. It just doesn't have the features as my previous one did. Even though it's the same camera, same manufacturer too. And this clarity is bothering me. So the question is, like, how? See, it's almost like, see here. Yeah, this camera just does not want to like focus. Does unbelievable. So annoying. Yeah, this is getting so annoying. Sorry, I'm just looking at how much this is butchered. Let's see here. Oh, maybe. It looks better. It looks better live. Okay, whatever. Maybe I'm crazy. All right. I mean, we're at least there with this. Let's get some of that yellow on his mask, because that's what I've been looking forward to. Let's see what we got here. I keep reminding myself I got like a ton of sketchbook work to wrap up. I'm talking like maybe like 10 to 15 pages per sketchbook. All going back to last year. Darwin, what is up, dude? TGI Sunday, what's up, Darwin? Yeah. I was trying to think earlier, Darwin, if and I sure looked it up, but I think isn't right, Rage was a he first appeared in the Avengers, right? So his one of his creators might be uh yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with the name, but Paul Paul Ryan. Paul Ryan might be the guy that co-created Rage. Yeah. Like, and he's got like a brown nose, right? Yeah. So goofy. There he is. I need a little bit of a. I think I am out of orange again. Yeah, Paul Ryan, West Coast. He really is just he's just one of those guys. Like he's a deep cut name. He's an unsung hero. Absolute workhorse in the field of comics. Like all the things we love. There we go. Got some orange. And we're pretty heavy on going back and forth with some of these colors. I know sometimes on camera, like the blending doesn't quite like pop or complement things. There you go. Yeah, I think yeah. And he also too, Rage had one of the it's so funny because I like this version, like this coloring of Rage, like just the way how he looks here. And he got that weird makeover, right? Where like that makeover, he got that steel, like they changed his colors. He got that steel helmet, and his colors went from roughly like blue leather and yellow with brown skin, like complementary, like really nice colorway, pleasing to the eye. I get maybe he was too close to Luke Cage at the time, but Luke Cage was a forgotten character by the time this guy came on the scene. So I don't know, like all of a sudden they gave him this like metal helmet, and I think that kind of it made it easy for people to take the character far less serious at that point. Do you may you may have to I'm not sure if I even posted it. It might be on my website. If you go to akapad.com and search Rage, my I may have worked on it on Instagram Live, but upwards of 2 years ago too. That this piece is 2 years old, Darwin. Yeah, it's funny too how sometimes like you like when you run out of a color, it's like you always need it. And that's where I'm at with this orange here. Here we go. We got cheapo orange right here. And it's kind of funny, like there's always like a spot you try and hit. Yeah, the helmet's the word. Did they ever make an action figure of that helmet? Of Helmet Rage? I was thinking of that when I put this image together. I should have looked it up. I should have been a little bit more diligent, but I think it's wild that so many of the it's almost like with Marvel Legends, like they have to be like are I mean, I know there's always like modern stuff and things, but like how they have to be out of characters and costumes. Like you kind of want to say Marvel Legends reign its course. But then again, too, like no one's seeking like this, like the Helmet Rage out. Like nobody wants Helmet Rage, and if they do, they are lying. We're cooking a little bit here. Sometimes it's like all with the like the face, the eyes, the mask. Like once you get that going, you can kind of you know like you can kind of get like finally get behind the piece. Because that's where it like just starts to come to life. And I always make my guys like bloody and kind of like show them in like a broken moment. Yeah, I always try and like if you follow enough of my work, the energy and just like kind of like just the movement of the piece, like it's a very high concern with me. I think it just helps with making you like feel something. And I do feel, even though like I know I'm streaming and even like the work is not close to you, meaning like it's not published, like you can't just like look at it. But I think making your work seem energetic I just think it's just fun. It's just fun to look at. Yeah, like I didn't even know Ken Lashley did his own books. So I'm really not even familiar. I was known him for Marvel work. But no, I am not familiar with any of those. Hey, it takes a lot to stump me. So, but now I'm curious. So his gloves should be leather as well. I don't know if I'm going to go through with that though. I may. I may make them like dark gray. Just make them look a little bit like leather gloves. And I still need a little bit of a base, like a flat, almost like a flat matte, like brown. Let's see, maybe this one. I think I would make this mistake all the time. Yep, that's this is like the orange. Let's see here. And we're not dealing with smooth paper either. We have this is almost like construction paper. Yeah, yeah, Darwin. You have yourself a good evening, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. You know I always appreciate it. Let's just see something here, guys. Sorry, just going back and forth with looking at this piece. There's always a little bit of a like it's almost like a chess match sometimes. All right, AK Patters. I'm a little bit of at a crossroads to as of what the next move should be. And I'm 50-50 on, should we kind of call it a night? Should we? I don't know. Parts of this are getting there. And yet, would be nice if I could find that hot pink marker. Maybe I'll get away with this one. No, that's purple. Nope. Nah. Oh, let me think about this. I'm 50-50 on if I should do the entire background. But I'm liking some of the blending here. I think he's looking the best the character's ever looked. Am I right? All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. We're going to end it with some logo hearts.